Hello, lovelies. I'm Pilin Anice, Ailey Extension instructor, Mirror trainer, and Lululemon ambassador. Thrilled today to be with you all for a yoga flow with the Trainer of the Month Club by Well+Good. Today's practice is going to increase circulation and build spinal mobility. So let's get into this flow with lots of twists. Let's go. So as we get started, friends, make sure you have any props or anything that you like to use to support you in your practice. We're going to begin in a child's pose to connect to our breath. So you can join me there now. You can separate your knees and draw your toes toward each other and allow those hips to reach back towards your heels. Gently rock your fingertips away from your body to create length in your spine. Let's take a deep breath in here. And then as you exhale, let your chest, your shoulders, your forehead come to rest towards the earth. As you arrive here, just take a moment to notice where the mind is, where the breath is flowing or not flowing. Just beginning to welcome yourself to your mat, to your practice. And we'll start to connect into the breath a little more intentionally. So allowing that next breath to be full and deep. Maybe feeling the ribcage flaring into the sides of the thighs, and then exhale, letting go. Again, deep rhythmic breath. We're taking in, fully expanding, feeling breath enter into the back of the body, the sides of the body. And allow the breath to escape gently with maybe a sigh. And then we'll keep breathing in this rhythmic way. This breath that we're cultivating now will be a rhythm that will sustain us through our practice. This is also a wonderful opportunity to check in with an intention for practice. So if there's anything that you'd like to clear or release, you can bring that to mind now. And then with breath, my friends, slowly begin to walk your fingertips over to the right corner of the mat. So just lifting up to the tip of those fingertips, so you're lifting the wrists, the arm bones, and walking those arms all the way over, creating a lateral side bend in your spine. The hips reach back as the arms stretch to the right. And you begin to generate this stretch along the right side body. Or actually the left side body. So feel that breath flowing in. Maybe feeling it expand into the left rib cage and letting go. And then staying nice and active through the arms, we'll walk the fingertips over to the opposite corner. So just walk them on over to the left. And we'll settle into a side body stretch here on the right. Continuing to relax the shoulders away, creating this beautiful extension, length through your spine. Letting breath travel right to where you're experiencing the sensation. And also in this practice, we'll experimenting with allowing our attention and our focus and awareness to be right on the sensations. So wherever we take our attention is where the prana, the breath, will flow. Let's bring it back through center from here. And we'll take it to hands and knees. So allowing the hips to come over the knees as you walk them in. And the wrists to be underneath the shoulders. Plant those palms, spread fingers wide, lengthen through the arms. Take a breath in here just to feel this knitting of your rib cage so that you feel this beautiful connection to your center. We'll anchor down through our right hand and allow your left arm to sweep to the sky with breath. And then exhale, we're going to thread the left arm in between the right, kind of squeezing out empty, so without coming to the shoulder, and then we'll just unravel again. So we'll breathe in to lift, and then exhale to twist. Take that a few more times. And bringing your awareness to your thoracic spine. So as we're taking these twisting postures, we're going to focus on keeping that low spine stable and allowing that rotation to be exaggerated through our torso, which is a place where we have limited mobility in our spine. And the next time that left hand comes down, we'll bring it to the earth and we'll go right to the opposite side. So right arm sweeps up, keep the hips steady, let your chest unwind, and then exhale, threading through. your own pace with that rhythm of breath. You can notice where your gaze maybe starts to follow your fingertips. Notice how naturally the head moves in response to the shoulder and the arm. One more. And then releasing again the right hand down. And then we'll settle into a downward dog from here. So let's curl our toes under. Can hover our knees off the earth and then let the hips reach up towards the sky. Draw your belly button in. Feel the armpits lift as your heels descend. It might be nice here, my friends, to keep a deep bend in your knees to start or to find some natural movement in your body. Just noticing as we take these shapes, there's naturally going to be a place in our body's unique kind of pattern of holding that we can start to encourage release through our breath and through these micro movements. Let's let our gaze go towards the top of the mat. Take a bend in your knees and you can step and hop your feet to the top. Taking a fold, soften the head, maybe give a little shake out, yes or no. Belly button draws in as your thighs and your belly come toward each other. Softening through your knees as much as you need to. And then we'll root down through our feet here, clearing the air as we sweep the arms out and up. And then exhale, bring the hands down through the heart. Beautiful. Deep breath in. We'll sweep the arms. And then exhale, take a big fold over your legs. Just finding a mini sun salute here. Inhale to take a half lift. Hands find your shins. Lengthen through your spine. Exhale, heart melts. We bow. And then we root and we rise. Fingertips again to the heavens. This time let those palms connect. Bring hands down through the heart space. Recall your intention. What are you clearing? What are you releasing in this practice? And then we'll breathe in to sweep the arms up. Exhale to fold. Lifting up halfway. Hands find shins or blocks or the earth. We exhale, fold, plant the palms, step back right, step back left, finding a plank. Take a breath in. Exhale, you can tap your knees, elbows bend, grazing side body as you slide through, pulling your heart up towards the sky, lengthening through the back of the neck. Cobra, shoulder blade squeeze. Curl the toes and find those hips lifting to the sky, downward dog. And then float your right leg up to the sky. You can keep it in line with the hips, keep lengthening through arm bones, and then exhale, step your right foot forward in between the hands. We're finding a lunge position. Gently loop your shoulders back, tone your belly, and check in. If you want to keep this a little more vigorous, you can keep the back leg lifted, or you can invite it to come down towards the earth. We're moving into a twisted lunge here. We'll allow our left hand to come down and our right arm to sweep to the sky. Once you arrive here, settling through your shoulders, pressing fiercely through the right foot, spreading those fingers wide, radiating energy to the right side. Choosing to stay here as you lift out of the left shoulder, maybe you lift your left leg if it was lowered. Finding breath. And then the exhale releases, the hand comes to the earth. We'll soften through our left knee and step our left foot forward to meet our right and big fold over our legs. Root down, rising up, breathing in. Exhale again, hands find the heart. Inhale, breath, staying with the breath, staying in motion. We fold, bowing forward. Lift halfway. Folding over, plant palm, step back left, step back right. Again, we'll find this vinyasa option if you have chaturanga in your practice to tip forward, bending the elbows. But again, you find what works for you. Being with your body, having this conversation, creating length through your spine. We'll lift our left leg up behind us. Keep those hips nice and square, gaze forward, step and plant that foot forward in between the hands. Again, decide, how does this feel in your body? As you draw your left hip bone back, loop your shoulders and tone your belly. You might stay right here. If you're wanting something a little less active, go ahead and drop that back leg, but we'll all move into that rotation of the spine, so finding twist. Anchor down through your right hand, tone your belly as you begin to spin, your chest open. Again, blooming, irradiating all that energy to the left side, staying nice and active. Noticing sensation where breath is flowing, either stay here or gently lift that back leg. Notice how that changes the posture. A little heat, right? Never hurt anybody. Stay with it. One more breath. And we'll let it go. Hand finds the earth. Again, we'll step that back foot forward. So right foot finds your left. Big fold. Root down, rising up. Inhale. Exhale, hands again find the heart. Inhale, breath to sweep the arms up. Half sun salute here. Exhale, bow. Lift halfway. Fold over your legs. Root down, rising up. Exhale, hands find the heart. We're going to move through that same sequence again, this time really looking to link and yoke the asana, the poses with our breath. So really threading everything together, and you find a pace that feels good for you. So if I'm going too fast or too slow, you make it work for you. Let's breathe in and sweep the arms up again. Exhale, dive. Take your half lift here. Lengthen through your spine as you fold, step it or hop it back. Find your plank. Knees tap and we glide through our cobra. Heart shines. Hips high, downward facing dog. With breath, we lift the right leg. Sweep the right foot forward. In between the hands, we take our twist. Anchor down through left hand. Maybe left leg lowers or stays lifted, but we find breath. Using the exhale to release right hand down and stepping the left foot to meet the right. Fold. Rooting and rising. We breathe. We lift. Hands again find the heart center. What are you clearing, my friends? Bring that forward as you lift again and fold. Lifting halfway. Each breath clearing. Hands to the earth. Step it back. Left and right. Again, we lower. And lift. Downward facing dog. Guide your left leg up. With breath, bring it forward. Keeping that lunge lifted or lower in the back leg, we take our twist, left hand to the sky. Belly pulls in. Feel that rotation through your rib cage, spaciousness. Breath, we bring it down. Step your back foot, fold. Rooting down, rise all the way up. Hands again, find the heart. Inhale, lift. Exhale, we fold. Take your half lift here. Folding deeply, plant those palms and step back here again to plank. Lower down, vinyasa, chaturanga, through cobra, or maybe there's an upward dog. Feel into that spine, curl the toes, and then find downward dog. Let's take 3 breaths here in down dog, allowing the weight of the crown of the head to create more length and spaciousness in your spine. Feel the heels sinking towards the earth as your heart melts back. 3 deep breaths, low belly, rib cage, and chest. Firmness through your palm, evenly planting through those points of contact on the earth. Steady. We'll begin to walk our hands back toward our feet. And we're coming into Utkatasana, chair pose at the back of the mat. So you can keep those feet hip distance and gently guide your hips back as you sit back. Hands can come to the heart to start. Soften your shoulders. Lift your belly off your thighs and think of extending the upper spine. A little heat will begin to build. Stay with it. Notice where you can soften, where you can begin to yield to your breath, hugging the inner thighs, lifting through pelvic floor, lengthening through the low back. Staying here, my friends, or choosing to bring those arms alongside the ears. So when we think about releasing and clearing, there's this element of fire that we want to connect to, because fire, my friends, is the element of transformation. So we got to bring in the heat. Stay with it. One more. Breathe into it. And then exhale, invite the chest to melt. Everything releases. Inhale, take a half lift at the back of your mat. Folding here, soften your knees, walk it back into a short downward facing dog. So the hands will walk forward, but we want to keep this downward dog short, because as we work to maybe straighten your legs, we're going to take a twist here in our downward dog. So root down through your left hand, lift your right, and invite your right hand to reach over to the outer left ankle. Now, as you find this position, notice if you need to bring your feet closer or if you need to bend your knees more. Notice how you need to modify and adjust to make space for your body, and then take a breath in. Exhale, see if you can gently begin to bend your right elbow, guiding your chest through the arms more, maybe looking upward towards the sky underneath the left arm. So
It's a good one, right? Breathe into it. Pull your belly in. And again, where are you rotating from? Where are you twisting from? Can you feel that thoracic spine, that mid-spine rotating more as you anchor through your left arm and then slowly release? Deep breath in, deep breath out. We'll take that to the other side. So again, soften your knees if you need to make that space to reach your left hand across to the outer right ankle. Root down through your right arm, lift through your belly, keeping those hips nice and even. Begin to guide your chest, your heart through as you bend your left elbow. You can explore working to straighten your legs here. Notice sensation where breath is flowing. You're doing great. One more. And then let that go. Gazing to top of the mat, big bend in the knees. We'll step it or hop it. Find that forward fold. Rooting down, rising all the way up. Inhale. Big exhale, hands find the heart. Take a moment to pause. Notice sensation. Energy swirling and moving, clearing and purifying your body, one breath at a time. And then with breath, we'll sweep those arms back to the sky. Big exhale, we'll fold. Inhale, take our half lift. Folding forward, plant the palms, step back right, step back left, lower down. Find your flow. Hips high, downward facing dog. Again, we'll invite our right leg to the sky. Step our right foot through. We'll spin our back heel down for Virabhadrasana 1. Make space for your body, finding your foundation. Back toes angled in, front toes facing forward, knee tracking over the ankle. Hips are reaching forward as the arms stretch up. Heavy tailbone as you breathe in. And then exhale, we'll open through chest and arms. Feel that length in your spine here as you soften your shoulders and settle into your Virabhadrasana 2. Let your gaze go over right fingertips. Breathing in here. And then exhale, we go into Utkatasana Triangle. Begin to straighten through your front leg. Begin to reach your spine long. So think about pressing through your left hip just a bit to create this beautiful long spine that's parallel to the earth as you reach, reach, reach. And once you've maxed out, you can let that hand come down to the shin, to the earth. The left arm will sweep overhead. Find more space here. Gently wrapping your right hip underneath you, plugging your right femur bone into your pelvis as you create length here, toning through your belly. One breath in, and let's exhale, let it melt. Releasing, we come to frame. Spin your back heel. Now from here, my friends, we're gonna step into our chair pose. So step your left foot forward. Bend those knees, bring your hands to prayer, and we're gonna revolve our chair. So we'll press those palms together, tone your belly, and then I'm gonna turn to you. We're gonna begin to rotate to the right, hooking your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. Now take a gaze down towards the toes and the knees, seeking to bring them in alignment, pressing into the palms. And again, there's length as we rotate. Gazing over the shoulder. Steady breath. Inhale and exhale. One more. Perfect, friends. Exhale, let that go. Hands to the earth, lift halfway. And then bow. Beautifully done. Step back, downward dog. Deep breath in. Tone belly. Deep breath out. Left leg travels to the sky. And we step it through. Virabhadrasana 1 on this side, back heel spins down to whatever degree feels good in your body. Soften through your hips so that that knee tracks over the ankle, and let the arms just float overhead. Soften through your shoulders, steady as you tone your low belly. Feel the power in your legs and your foundation. And then with the breath, we're gonna open out to our Virabhadrasana 2 here. So let those chests, the spine, the chest spin open, hips stable. Nice, steady gaze. And we'll shift to our triangle from here. Work to straighten your left leg. Again, reach out and away. Again, think about getting longer through your spine. And when you've maximized that reach, we'll let the hand come to rest. You can start at the shin. You can start in a block. But wherever you are, think about spinning your chest open. So again, through the thoracic, so through that underside of the rib cage in the left, rotating up as the right arm flourishes. Take a breath in. and out. One more. Rinsing the body as you turn back down to the earth, hands frame, rebend your front knee, spin the back heel. We're going into that chair pose. So soften through your right foot, plant your right foot to meet your left, sink your hips back, tone your belly as your chest lifts. Heart is where the hands come to rest. Right there, we'll begin to find that twist, my friend. So think about keeping your hips level, and again, that rotation through your thoracic. So think rib cage beginning to rotate over, turning things over, and then see if you can find a connection between your right elbow and your left outer thigh. If that's not available, it's okay. You can just continue to work in that direction. We're not forcing or straining, but we're finding an expression of this position in our bodies that feels best. Feel those hips draw back, your shoulders soften so that you make this beautiful space across your chest. Press into your palms to create more of the rotation. Feel the power in your legs, the steady rhythm of the breath, ever present. Let's take one more. Exhale, let it melt. Beautifully done, friends. Lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Rooting and rising, breathe in. Big exhale, fold. We're gonna take that sun salute once more. Lift halfway here. Step it back. Finding this flow. Cobra or upward dog. Hips high, down dog. Again, walking the hands towards the back of the mat. We'll find that chair pose at the back. Bend those knees, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring hands down through your heart. Now I want you to recall your attention once again and think about what it is that you're clearing away. We're gonna use this next little sequence to really purify and clear out whatever's not serving. So we'll press through the fire, through those feet, and we'll let this flame through the palms shoot towards the sky, breathing in. And then exhale, we're gonna find that twist to the right. Inhale, press into the feet, stand back up. Fire shoots to the sky, and then exhale, we twist left. Again, press down, lift, and twist. And we'll keep toggling between these two movements, these twists. In each rotation, we find a little more connection. We rinse and renew. Stay with the breath, my friends. Two more. Notice how you generate more space with each breath. One more time, twisting left. And then we'll come back, unwind, shoot the arms up. Exhale, find your chair pose. Last time here. Chin off chest, belly strong. We sit in the fire, clearing away any little last bit of debris or residue that we're not needing to take us on the next level of our journey or wherever the rest of this day hold for you. Steady breath, steady presence, and then exhale, bow. Beautifully done. Lift halfway. Exhale, fold, plant those palms, step it back out to your downward facing dog. And as you find this downward dog, just as we did when we started, any micro movements that feel good. Wiggling the hips, bending the knees, shake out the head. You might want to sigh it out through the mouth with a big ha. Letting go of any stale air, stale energy. And then let's find that child's pose. So invite your knees to come down towards the earth and your hips to reach back. And settle. And then let's take our time to walk our hands back towards our bodies, and we're gonna come down to our backs from here. So as you make your way down to your back, you can allow your knees to come in towards your chest. Gently hug those thigh bones in. Give yourself a little hug. A little rock side to side might feel good for the low back. And we'll come into a figure 4 here. So we'll release our left foot down, take your right ankle over your left foot. This might be enough of a stretch for you here as you tone your belly and gently allow your right knee to rest away from you. You might begin to lift your left foot, threading your arms in between the legs to grab a hold of the left thigh from behind. Wherever you are, find a gentle flex in your right foot. Steady your breath. You might still be noticing the echo or the hum in the torso, in the central channel of the body. Just be with that awakening, kind of revel in it as you find this stretch, still breathing into the sensations generated by it. And we'll let this evolve into a twist, so releasing your hands from the thigh. Let your arms come out to a T shape. Take a breath. And then as you exhale, let those knees come over to the left. That right foot will plant in front of the left thigh. And let that go. Maybe you bring your left hand to the inside of the right thigh to find even more of a little hip opener in this twist. But you can shift and move. Let this feel good. You can think of this as the final wringing out of the towel, right? Clearing out any excess heat. And then let's let that go. We'll come back through center and we'll just switch sides. So as the right foot comes to the earth, let your left thigh bone come over. Again, choosing to stay right here. Staying with that steady rhythm of breath, or maybe lifting the right foot, weaving the arms between the thigh, gently guiding the right thigh bone down towards the chest as you press your left knee away from you, gently flexing through your foot. Invite your shoulders to soften, your jaw, the brow, as you just find your breath. Being with the sensations. And then releasing into our twist, we'll let the arms open out to the side and let those knees float over to the right. Left foot will land in front of the right thigh. The hand can come to rest on top of the thigh. Maybe you gaze over the shoulder. Feel the release that occurs with the exhalation. And then gently coming back through center. And as you release here, if there's any final pose or stretch your body's craving, you can take that for yourself. And when you feel ready, my friends, we'll come to rest in Savasana so the legs can go long on the mat. The hands might come to rest on the body. Maybe the eyes close, and you just notice, again, the subtle reverberation of your practice in your body. The clarity that's present in your body, the joy that's present in your body and mind. Feeling light and clear. We'll take a breath in and a deep breath out. And I encourage you to rest here as long as you're able. Thank you, lovelies, for joining this practice. I hope you're feeling energized, fresh, and renewed. Until next time, you can find all of my info below. And please subscribe to the Trainer of the Month Club with Well+Good for more practices just like this one. Peace.